Do you think INEC is going to withdraw this resident electoral commissioner, whether he's found to have a party affiliations or not?
What is trending, or let me say reigning in this country, is impunity. Okay. It doesn't matter whether you hold any opinion in the contrary to what they want to do. Everybody just does what they want to do. So the INEC, no matter the amount of cries and calls from the people concerned, there's no empathy, there's no concern for they have an agenda. Right now we are under a quasi dictatorial system where everything has been planned and structured in the way that they want it to go. They don't care about the people anymore. So Huriwa has been very vocal these days on political issues. I don't know where the push is coming from, but I'll commend them. But we, as much as we commend them, we know what is applicable in our system now. There's no actual concern for the impact of what these policies, postings, making appointments of politically exposed persons into offices that are supposed to have neutral persons that will see to it that at least we're able to have a semblance of what an ideal society should be. Sometimes you start wondering what is wrong with us. Like we will okay, when we have the opportunity, or we have a short time in power, we'll abuse it, we'll do everything that we want to do, and then at the end of the day, when we're out of it, we'll now join the complaining gang. The other day I heard Jaga complaining. You know, he was granting an interview, and he was complaining about the electoral process, about how the Nigerian electoral process needs to be reformed and all. And look at this one. As at 2015, it was him. He was there, and he was enjoying it. He was granting press conferences, doing all sorts of things that he wanted to do, acting with all manner of impunity. Now he's out. He's granting interviews now, and then complaining about the same system that he helped pollute. So you see, Nigerians have selective amnesia. When it suits them, they choose to be right. But when it doesn't suit them, they start complaining. So we know that the INEC will not listen. That is a no-brainer. We know already that they will not listen. But we commend Huriwa for the call anyway.
For the efforts.
For their efforts, yeah.
Okay, and the other day we also had the military giving some kind of warning. That actually looked like a threat to the three states that we're looking forward to having elections, go on November 11th. But then this is like an advice coming again towards having a credible, fair, and clean election. So to that extent, are we really? Could one say that people are really going to be so interested in coming out for these elections?
I believe these elections are just in a few weeks. It will tell. Like, Nigerians will show their actual, what would I call it, feeling towards all these emotional bashing that has been going on for the past few months in the coming elections.
Someone said it's election trauma.
Yeah, it's trauma. It's been extended to an extent. I even felt a bit relieved yesterday that okay, these people have actually shown us their hand that okay, we cannot really depend or trust them anymore. So I just felt okay, this thing that has started since February up till October. I had my wife did not understand what was going on with me because I did not say anything yesterday. I didn't complain, right? But I was just cold. I expected it, but then I felt very bad. I just didn't understand. I was like, okay, like this is like PTSD.
Yeah.
I have PTSD coming out from this.
Someone said.
Someone
said, finally. We've been known now. Okay, finally. Please, let's now know that.
Goodness.
So I just
oh my God.
reading everything. We're watching the broadcast and all. you just see this.
I stopped at some point.
Yeah.
At some point, I just stopped.
You're like, okay. So now you're telling us, Miss Oma is not a problem now. She forged. So give her admission. Let's go to the
now will you be surprised that people start carrying placards?
Yes,
and say, Miss Oma, Jamb, you must lift your ban on Miss Oma's admission.